Hello, humans and pets. Today, we're going to try Ben & Jerry's. It's a limited batch, alright, of the Cherry Crumble.
I don't know, Ryan found this. I didn't know this was a limited batch, but...
It says it, limited batch. Cherry Crumble. It's buttery ice cream with cherries and swirls of oat crumble. Not Swiss, swirls. That's what it looks like, I guess.
Right. Finn found his football. You gotta bear with him.
He is squeaky.
He's squeaky. Now, what is your mother's favorite?
Cherry Garcia.
Yes. So I don't know if it tastes anything like that because I don't usually eat that one.
You've had to have it.
I've had it.
It doesn't look the same.
Does not, because usually there's big old cherries in there.
Now this is what, a buttery ice cream?
You found this. I have no idea. Oh, big ass cherries in there.
Well, there's cherries underneath too.
This might be your mother's new favorite, and she doesn't even know it.
Oh, it's a limited batch, so. I asked her if she wanted to join the review, but she didn't want to. So you got the little crumble there. Slide it around.
Trying to see if there's more.
Got the little
there's
face.
More cherries, Ronnie. Come here. There's more.
I got cherries.
There's more cherries in there. But look at this. There's definitely like a. I took the cherries out in Ryan's thing, but you could see like there's like a cinnamon or something, like a cookie dough
the
crumble.
Swirl? Is that what it said?
There's something in there. I'm gonna try to grab some right now.
What have I read?
Hey?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Let's see what we got. I have never seen this guy, but I don't pay attention because every time we go to Ben & Jerry's, I say, I'm trying something new. And then I walk up and I go, New York Super Chunk Fudge, please.
Yeah, I'm a milk and cookies kid.
Yeah. Super sweet.
Well, it's a buttery ice cream with cherries and swirls of oat crumble. That's what it is. It's definitely not creamy.
It gives me the vibe of like an apple crisp.
Very much so.
I get an apple crisp out of this one. Very much apple crisp.
Yeah.
It's like when you take an apple crisp and you put a scoop of vanilla on the top.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it. I would still say, can I have a scoop of New York Super Chunk Fudge, please? Because I like the chocolate, the fudge, the nuts, the whole 9 yards of that.
The cherries are great.
Your mother would love this one.
I don't know.
I think so.
Cherries are great.
She likes apple crisp.
Yeah.
And it's an apple crisp with like a cherry on top.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. I haven't got a cherry yet. You got them all in your scoop?
You don't have any?
There's more in here.
Where you got that are?
It's not really a cherry. It's a piece.
It's good enough.
I like the cherry.
I like the oat crumble. Oat crumble.
Honestly, if you're an apple crisp with an ice cream on it, like a vanilla ice cream on top with a cherry, this is your guy right here. This is it.
It's very good. I kind of like it.
Not bad at all. I don't mind it. It's more. I'm a chocolate peanut butter type of guy.
It's more of like a desserty.
Mm-hmm. It's more.
Apple crisp is the best way to explain
it. That's what it really tastes like to me. It gives me that apple crisp.
Because of the oats and the fruit?
Well, you take an apple crisp and you stick an ice cream on top when it's hot and it's melting on it.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't mind that, but it's not my first choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, milk and cookies is just so good. It's not my number one, but it's definitely up there.
No, you know what? Ben & Jerry makes so many good flavors. They really do. And the problem is it's exactly that. I go there and I'm like, that's it. I'm not trying the same thing.
Yeah.
And then when I get to the window, I'm like, New York Super Chunk Fudge, please. You know, I can't stop myself. I do it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll look at their board. And we used to go to Vermont every year when Ryan was little. And I'd look at their board and I'd be like, oh no, I'm definitely getting this one, this one, this one. As soon as I walk up.
You wait in line for like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
More than 8 minutes. It's like half an hour.
There's a lot of times we've gone up there. We just happen to be up there on the week when they give. And again, congratulations to them. They'll do like Customer Appreciation Day. And they just give out free ice cream all day.
They're cool.
And they'll do like, and a lot of times we've gone, so we'll go there on free ice cream day.
Randomly.
And we're like, oh, free ice cream day. And you wait in line and they'll give you any ice cream you want. They don't do like Sundays and stuff, but whatever ice cream you want for free. So I'm like, I'm going to try something new for sure. And I walk up and I'm like, New York Super Chunk Fudge, please, because it's just so good.
It's all right.
No. It's so good. To me, you know what? It's got white chunk fudge, black chunk fudge, nuts, chocolate ice cream.
I don't like fudge.
It's so good.
So,
I don't like fudge, but they're just like these hard chocolate deliciousness. They're just really good. I just like that one. But,
yeah, when I was young. Right, there was like a tour going on. They were doing a tour of Milk and Cookies. It's like they were making it. Yeah. Right. It was like the first. Was it like I
think it's when it first came out. I think that was the one they had. Yeah.
And they gave us a spoon each, everyone. Yeah. And I remember really liking the stuff. And it's still my favorite to this day. You can't really.
Because usually when we go, we pay for the tour. With this one, but I didn't. We would go do the tour, and then after the tour, we'd go get our free ice cream, or we'd pay for ice cream, whatever it was, if it wasn't free ice cream day.
It's good ice cream. I mean, it's.
And the first time he went, they did have Milk and Cookies, I think, as their sample. They just came out with it.
Yeah.
And we tried it. And then when we went, he's like, I want the Milk and Cookies. I'm like, you can get any flavor you want. He's like, I want the Milk and Cookies. I was like, well, we get that then.
And I've always liked cookie dough. Yeah. Chocolate chip cookie dough was my go-to growing up. I would always get chocolate chip cookie dough.
You actually, growing up, you varied between the two.
Yeah.
We used to buy one or the other.
If they had it, I'd get cotton candy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's when you got older.
Nah. I would always try to get it. But I would never eat it because I didn't like it.
Right, we would. He would always order cotton candy when he was little, and I was like, you never want to finish it. Like, why do you keep?
I eat like half the thing.
And then you ended up liking it when you. There's more if you want to eat the rest.
I'm good. I'm good.
You sure?
Full, yeah.
All right, but they
good.
He did. He used to gravitate towards all the time. He'd pick one, and I'm like, cotton candy's nasty. It's not good. I don't like it. His mother loves it.
My favorite soft serve is the swirl, vanilla and chocolate.
I like that myself.
I like just the mix of the vanilla with the chocolate chips and the milk and cookies.
Actually, when we were on a cruise, there was one side that had chocolate and vanilla, and there was another side that had strawberry and vanilla. And he would go, he'd run over for the strawberry vanilla one.
I'm not really a chocolate guy, but I'm not going to eat just straight vanilla.
No, it is so much better.
Milk and cookie dough or something like that.
With chocolate and vanilla, with a little bit of both.
It's just milk and cookies, but throw in cookie dough.
Oh,
it would be great. I just like cookie dough, and I like milk and cookies. Why not?
It's funny, I am a chocolate ice cream person, but if I'm doing soft serve, I always get a twist.
Yeah, it's either twist or vanilla.
I never ever get vanilla.
I'm not a fan of chocolate cones.
I will get chocolate.
Like McDonald's chocolate.
But if I have a choice, I always get a twist. And I don't know why. I just always did. As a kid, it was like, I'll have a twist.
If there's a strawberry soft serve, I'm getting that hands down.
I don't think I really go to that.
It's kind of like just True Moves.
Don't get me wrong, when you're on a cruise, you can go get them for free. So I would get one of them, and I'd go back to the chocolate. We get one of them, and that's always fun when you have your own ice cream machine. You just walk.
Can we buy one? Like have it back here.
They make them.
I mean, they make soda machines.
I'm sure they make them. It's going to cost you a lot of money. But
I don't know. I mean, slush puppy machines are like $50.
I would be
bucks
500
slush
pounds
puppies.
though if you get an ice cream machine.
You'd have to like mix in berries instead.
This is one of my addictions.
Throw in some celery in your soft serve.
Like
chocolate chip.
I don't know how many servings is in this little guy, but like half gallon's like a single serving.
We've
like,
done that. If you want to check it out,
I don't like buying ice cream now because I'm trying not to gain weight, and we literally will eat. We used to buy ice cream, and it was like a half gallon was like 3 servings.
This is 3 servings.
3 to 4. Yeah, and this is a single serving. I've never not eaten a whole one of these in a sitting. I can honestly say that. Other than this one.
Yeah.
Like if you sit down and we buy one, I'm just eating it. There's no 3 servings in this.
We rarely get Ben & Jerry's.
No, very rarely.
Because we haven't really bought ice cream.
Because I'll eat it. I can't not eat it. I can't. If it's in the fridge, it's like there's certain foods, and you can leave a comment down below if it's like this for you. Certain foods, me, ice cream, pizza, and Chinese food. Are 3 things that if it's in the fridge, I hear, eat me, and I'm like, it's calling me. I can't stop myself, and I just want to go eat it. I can't. I can't.
What would mine be? I would say
you don't lately nothing.
I like chilies,
no,
but not really. Stuffed peppers are so good. I'm a stuffed pepper guy. I eat stuffed peppers by the gallon in the fridge.
Stuffed peppers.
I'm so good. You put stuff in the peppers, like the meat and stuff.
You're talking like the rice and the.
I've
never made stuffed peppers.
I love it though.
Growing up,
here's a story.
My mother made the worst stuffed peppers. God bless her soul. I love my mom, but her stuffed peppers were horrible. She didn't put a sauce on them. She just kind of put like tomato paste on the top, and they were dry as hell, and they were so nasty. So I swore when I moved out I would never make stuffed peppers.
When you get a good one, it's like.
And don't get me wrong, I worked at a machine shop one time, and if you gave blood, you got a free meal, and then the one free meal was stuffed peppers, and I'm like, are you shitting me? I finally give my blood, I get a free meal, and because I never went to culinary, so I always brought my own food, and excuse my language, I say bad words. And long story short. I went in, I got the stuffed peppers, but it was a nice tomato sauce, and it was so good.
They're so good.
They're good when you have a nice sauce.
And when they're super seasoned.
So I went home to my mother, and I'm like, Ma, can you do this? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to hate stuffed peppers. Because it was like tomato paste. She would coat it in tomato paste. And you can't eat tomato. Anyone who cooks knows. I mean, like it's a good thickener, and I put it in my tomato sauce, and it's delicious when it's combined with stuff.
You can't really taste it. It's just like a spread of
But to coat it on top of she also used to put like the tomato paste on top of her meatloaf. Instead of like a ketchup, she would put like a tomato paste, and I'm like, what the F is this? There's no flavor. Yeah. She wouldn't season it. It would just be like tomato paste. And I'm like, that's just nasty. And then she'd be like, you don't need ketchup. And I'm like, no, you need something, you know? I've never, and your mother hates stuffed peppers.
Yeah, but I really like them. So we got to make them. Smoked stuffed peppers is next up.
Well, I'll have to make it. Actually, my friend John, maybe I'll get the recipe for him. His daughter actually made him a taco-based stuffed pepper. So it was all the taco seasoning and stuff inside of a stuffed pepper. And that would actually... don't get me wrong. I love like smoked jalapenos. I like cooked peppers. I like peppers.
Yeah.
But I didn't like my mom's stuffed peppers because it was so... Like, I put peppers in my tomato sauce, and it's good. But, like, I used to be anti that. But I got over that. In certain meals, I don't mind doing it. But because it reminded me of stuffed peppers, and her stuffed peppers were just so dry and nasty, I just couldn't do them. But
anyways, leave a comment if you like stuffed peppers, because now I'm curious.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you either have never had one in your life, or you either like it or don't. You know.
Honestly, it's the same thing with like meatloaf. Like it's like a food that it's an olden day food.
It's just a loaf
that
of
people
meat.
Don't do. They're good though if you make them good.
See, when I think
I want to make a smoked meatloaf.
I'm thinking the stuff in the can.
No.
Like meatloaf in a can.
No, there's no meatloaf in a can.
It looks like the brown bread in a can, but meatloaf. You've never seen that?
No.
It's like, you know when you take out a thing of cranberry sauce out of a can?
I wanted to make a smoke.
Stays this, like,
I've watched
like
people
jiggly.
do like a cheese stuffed meatloaf, bacon wrap, and he's like, nope. I'm like, come on, smoke that. It sounds delicious. But overall, back to Ben and Jerry's.
Oh yeah,
this is actually really good. I that one's not. I shouldn't say really good. I would definitely go. What are you sniffing it for? What are you doing?
Okay, wait. Let me read the more like in-depth description. Right, cherry crumble. Let's get ready to crumble. Sweet cherries meet brown sugar oat crumble in the summertime favorite that's already served a la mode. So it's
that's what it tastes like.
Limited batch won't last.
Honestly, then that's what they were going for, and that's what they hit. It does taste like
really good.
like a apple crisp with a la mode on the top, with a vanilla on the top. That's what it tastes like. They actually hit the mark because that's what it tastes like to me.
It's pretty good.
Before you even read that, that's exactly what it tastes like.
It says just like summer, it won't be here for long.
So if you're into that, this is actually a.
If you want to try it out,
that.
get it while it's out because they'll be snatching it away.
If that's your thing, they actually hit the mark. If that's what they were going for, that's what it tastes like. We didn't read that in the beginning, so.
No, I read the tiny description here. It's right here.
Yep.
So give it a shot.
There you go. Please hit the subscribe button if you're still here, especially because if we can get to 400, I'm still dying to try
you gotta subscribe.
These spicy noodles downstairs.
Because we have some super 2x spicy Buldak noodles.
We're gonna have to start saying it right in the beginning of the movie. Like, hit the subscribe right now.
We'll hold up the noodle package and jiggle it in front of the
We're gonna have to bring it up here and leave it on the table there so we have it.
Jiggle it.
We want to do this. I'm very excited to try it. We did the one-time spicy noodle challenge. This is supposed to be 2 times as hot.
Which, it was already hot to begin with, but it was
failed.
Delicious.
He actually failed the first time.
We went back. I did it.
And you smashed it.
We say this all the time.
Yep. So, it's got a nice spice to it, but I really want to see what the second one tastes like. The first one was not only spicy, it was really good. Yeah. And I actually, to the point, I bought the hot sauce. Like, I actually put that.
You bought the hot sauce before you tried it.
But thank God it was good because I actually put that. I guzzled that right down.
It was so good.
I put that on so many.
But it was such a unique hot sauce taste compared to what we've had.
But it went so good with a fried rice or lo mein or anything.
And you know what it would have went well with?
What?
Stuffed peppers.
No, it wouldn't because that's a tomato base. And this was good.
Not if you don't add the tomatoes.
It went really good with any fried rice, lo mein, because I make kind of like a Chinese fried rice, lo mein. Anything that was kind of in the Chinese realm, it had that nice chicken heat. It was actually delicious hot sauce.
Chicken heat.
It was expensive, but it was really good hot sauce. And it was hot.
The main price was the shipping, because...
Yeah, we had to order it because there was nowhere near us that actually had it here.
That place is boring, I guess.
Yeah. So. Well, there you go. Please hit that subscribe. Get him to 400 so we can try.
And subscribe to his channel. He's stuck at 50.
Yeah, what is going on with that?
More mash.
55, I think
55,
on that. Yeah, we need that.
60.
We need that. That's it. So I'm going to stop promoting it since you're going to keep saying it.
Less cash, fun over there.
Less cash, more mash. Come watch us drink. It's me and my older brother. We review whiskeys. We did pretty much every low budget whiskey you can think of, and now we're stepping into the realm of some really good stuff. So come give us a try. It's actually a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It's just a whole different world over there. I would have never known as much as I drank whiskey. I always drank the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have realized how much flavor and taste there is between one bottle and another. Like, there is so much difference in flavor. It's actually pretty interesting to know. Yeah. So come check us out. Less Cash, More Mash. Definitely hit the subscribe button on Ryan's channel because we've got to get to 400. And
yes,
he's not going to eat the spicy noodles, though. You don't want them. So, all right.
He says they're too spicy.
That's it. So He'll try to lick our face, though.
He loves the kisses.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.